I have about a tablespoon of melted butter in this bowl, and I have some corn flavor. It's concentrated corn flavor, and I found it on Amazon. Um, oh, there's a little alcohol in it. I didn't realize that, but I wouldn't have bought it. But otherwise, I'll just put a drop in there to make these tortillas taste like corn tortillas. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have bought it if I realized it had alcohol. But it's not for, it's for the purpose of cooking. So some people use things anyway. If it has alcohol, I'll just use it because I have it. But next time I won't buy that one. Now that tortillas are not made of corn, so I will make them smell and taste like corn. So I'm just gonna brush it on. It's butter and that corn flavor, and I'll put it in the air fryer, and they will get they will brown and crisp up pretty fast in the air fryer, especially with the butter on. So I'm gonna try this multigrain one, and then I'm gonna try a plain one too. Now I'm going to flavor the plain one. I hope it will taste more like corn because corn is not keto. I think what threw me off with with that one not being alcohol free is because most of the time the extracts are made with alcohol and the flavors are not. And this says flavor on the bottle, so I thought it doesn't have, but it does. But I've heard an explanation that if it's less than 1% of something, like less than 1% of alcohol, we can use it. Because it's not enough to intoxicate anyone. And it's made for the purpose of cooking. That's the explanation that some people use, and they go ahead and use it. But if I have the option of one that's alcohol free, I will choose that one first. I think I need a plate to do the other side because I don't want the bag to get all that sticky. Okay. The last side. This smells like buttered corn. I don't know how they did it, but they got the smell out of it, out of the corn, and bottled it. There, I think all sides are nice and buttered. And, well, maybe that edge needs a little bit more. Now they're all cut up, and I'm going to go put them in the air fryer. See if I can get my hands nice and greasy. So I had this chili sauce in my freezer, and I'm going to have it now. I'm going to have it with my keto tortillas that I've cut up, and have them in the air fryer now. Okay, we know our smoke alarm works because it just went off. So I'm putting these nicely toasted chili tortillas into the chili sauce. So there it is, and I'm still gonna put some cojitos cheese and some crema. Okay, here's my it's queso fresco. I was thinking it was cojito, but it was queso fresco. Just put a little in. go in and help soak up that sauce. Mm. Aldi has this cheese. It's not expensive. It's like $2.49 for a little wheel. I'm gonna cut this. So I have my radish cut up in there, and a green onion and some cilantro, and now I'm ready to dig in. Okay, let me see if I can eat this. Bismillah. My egg got overcooked. Okay, there is one of the multigrain ones, and I think it might be the same problem as the protein ones. No, actually, it's not. Yeah, let me try a plain one. Yeah, I think the plain one is nice, but they're both nice. Much better than the protein ones after they get soaked up with the sauce. And the corn flavoring is really nice on there. I'm glad I did that. Yum.
Mom, I'm gonna buy them a sludge.
Okay. Ooh, delicious. So I'm learning that soybeans and black soybeans are low carb. Yum, it's delicious. I don't know where I would find black soybeans or refried beans made with black soybeans, or even regular soybeans. It's delicious. It's so good with the green onion and the cilantro in there. And the sauce is still spicy even though I froze it. I have more sauce in the freezer. Kids are busy with games, and they're getting into it. Yum.
What?
It's around 1 o'clock and I hadn't eaten yet. I made eggs for the cat, and I fed the birds before I made my own food. It's It's 1,000 times better with cilantro. I know not everyone likes cilantro, but I do. I was thinking of a squeeze of lime juice even, but I'm not sure if lime juice will go well with the eggs. I think the white ones are the best. The white tortillas for for chilaquiles. But these keto ones are better than the other ones. The other ones were just like soggy cardboard. So good. My boys get into games like you would not believe. My husband just got an Oculus. And it is more physically active than the games they put on game consoles and computers. So I'm happy for him. He doesn't like to take his vitamins. He's very picky about the flavor. So when he was busy playing with his Oculus, I told him I'm giving him a turbo charge. And he took the vitamins without looking which color or complaining at all. I want him to have vitamins because he's such a picky eater. This is so good if you like spicy food. Mexican. I had some hot hatch chili sauce that I put in this sauce when I made it. It's really delicious. All that's left now is some sauce. It was so delicious and healthy. I couldn't stop eating. I got a little bitty order from that place. What is it called? Rio Grande Supermercado. And this is some lotus roots. And this is soybeans, dry soybeans, and they are 5 net carbs per ounce. So these are more keto friendly. There are others. There are like black sesame beans. I mean soybeans, black soybeans. And I also got some tomatillos. They're tomatillos. They wrote tomato, but they're tomatillos. And I got some alphabet pasta for my daughter, so I can make her some. They are my tomatillos ready for the oven. Actually, I forgot I have a big oven now. My stove, I have a little something here for the cats, and some eggs that are coming to room temperature in case I want to do something with that. So big, I don't know, I think just regular. And then I'll preheat it and I'll put them in there on a tray. Fine. I got a few more things from that other market. What is it called? The farmer's market in Cordova, Tennessee on Germantown Road. I got some shelled edamame because I found out that edamame are low carb. I think this one has about seven carbs per serving. And I want to make them for instead of lima beans. I'm going to put corn flavoring and butter and make it taste like succotash as much as I can without adding corn. And I found some tofu shirataki, noodles made of tofu, and these are macaroni shaped, so I want to make macaroni and cheese with them. Because I feel so guilty about eating mac and cheese. It has 2 net carbs per serving, and the whole bag is a serving. And again, I found these. These are the ones I had found on Amazon, and they're delicious and beautiful. And they're fettuccine shaped, so they're a little bit wider, which is how I like my noodles. And they are also 2 grams of carbs in the whole bag. And I got some peanuts because I want to make some. I want to make peanuts beside rice and with eggs, like they do in some Asian countries. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up for a recipe to see how to season the peanuts. And I found some boiled lotus root. I was really looking for fresh lotus root, but I found the boiled one, and I want to do something with it. I was really looking for fresh, but I'm gonna try it with the boiled one with like 2 or 3 pieces, and if it works, I'll show you guys what I was trying to do with it. And I found some of the black bean noodles that my kids like. This is their favorite one, the black bean. It's South Korean halal black bean noodles. They only have them as a snack now and then. They don't have them all the time. So I used to buy a lot more, but lately they only eat one a week or something like that. And that's not anything. I'm not buying them chips or anything. So if they want this for a snack, it's not the worst thing they could have. And I got some baby bok choy because it looks beautiful and fresh, and I want it for dinner. So that's my dinner today, baby bok choy. So there are the roasted tomatillos and jalapenos that I got this morning from Rio Grande. Well, I already had the jalapenos, but the tomatillos came from Rio Grande Supermercado. And I took all the skins off the peppers and the tomatillos and discarded them. And now I'm probably going to reduce it because it's kind of juicy. I think it needs to be reduced so it's more creamy and less watery before I can use it for anything. And I have drained these boiled lotuses, and I'm going to dry them off and see if I can fry them. So they are frying in oil, a bit like potatoes with holes in them. I was really looking for fresh lotus, but I couldn't find any, so I'm using dry. I don't know if I could do this with dehydrated lotus root or not. I just put some plain salt on them, and they taste like potato chips. Low carb potato chips. Very delicious. Plain sea salt. I've eaten some that are already cooked. Gosh, and they're quite filling too. They're very delicious little chips. They're like fried potatoes, actually. Like a lotus French fry. Okay. I put black pepper on them now, too. Bismillah. They taste wonderful. They're like the texture of a McDonald's French fry. I'm so excited about these. So good. I fried them in peanut oil. There's my baby bok choy. I blanched it before I sauteed it in butter and soy sauce.